welcome back, and you're watching Markets at Noon on ET Now. You know, keeping it with the earnings, Suryoday Small Finance Bank reported a strong Q3 set of numbers. Disbursements have actually increased on a YOY basis, while the growth levers in FY23 are also in place. So let's bring on board the management. We have R. Baskar Babu, the Managing Director and CEO of the company. Thank you so much, sir, for joining in with us. And firstly, I do want to start by actually talking about the income statement side. On the income statement side, now when you look at it, your NII, PPOP and the profits have seen a good growth coming in. Now, is this going to be the trajectory of growth for you going forward as well? And what is the cost of funds coming down? Should that be further aiding the profits going forward?
The trajectory seems to be very positive. Not just this quarter, has been building up over the last 4 quarters, except for a blip in Q1 because post-COVID wave 2 little impact, and we didn't see much of an impact in terms of the COVID 3, and hopefully we'll not have any more setbacks in terms of the COVID impact. But barring any of those unforeseen circumstances, the trajectory seems to be pretty solid.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Well, talk to us about your asset quality as well, because even though the collection efficiency is strong, the asset quality seems to have worsened a tad bit. What's the outlook going forward, and by what time do you expect that the NPAs will start trending downwards?
We would expect reduction in the GNPA as a percentage as well as in the overall amount. Both the percentage can be lower by the increase in the base, but beyond that, we are really looking at in terms of the quantum. So we would see a reasonable decrease in this quarter, and we would like to kind of accelerate that decrease well into the Q1. While the GNPA may look like 10.5%, if you look at our 90 plus, which means the customers are paying but not are able to kind of clear all the installments, never are also probably not able to keep up with every installment in the future. So one installment paid and subsequent next installment not paid, customers may turn into NPA. But given that they are short-term loans, as long as the payment behavior is solid, though the timing is a little different in terms of not being very consistent, the GNPA may look pretty high. But at a point of time, our 90 plus is less than 5%, and we intend that we also bring down the GNPA ratio to this ratio of 90 plus.
Sure, so but I do want to talk about one more thing is the capital adequacy ratio, which is quite strong and is at around 40% for you. So what are your plans here? Do you see this growth going forward as well? And what are the focus areas that are going to be for you going forward?
The focus is currently in terms of little uncertainty of what the impact could be for there has to be another COVID wave impact. We are deepening our focusing in terms of existing very good microfinance customers who have been with us for more than 2 years and have exhibited very strong payment behavior. But we are also building other retail assets on these customers who have either replaced a home loan or in the process of taking a small home loan, which will be varying between 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, or a secured business loan against property. Equally, on the other side, due to the bank customers, we are focusing on home loans and secured business loans. And we are also working in terms of developing a very robust working capital product for transport finance segment. While that is very crowded in terms of asset financing, there is a wide space as far as working capital is concerned, specifically for fleet owners between 3 to 15 vehicles. So we are sharpening our product, and that will be another focus area while going into Q1 of next year.
Okay, the other trend that we are seeing across the financing space is digitalization. Yesterday, we heard about how LIC has tied up with Policy Bazaar as well. And if I remember correctly, you also had partnered with the likes of Lending Cart and Paytm. How's digitization working out for you, and what's the strategy going forward?
One is on the GNPA and the 90 plus, but going deeper into the customer behavior, we are closer to 525 crores of customers who are not for portfolio size, or 425 crores who have not paid in the previous 2 months, both the months. And closer to around 150 crores is what have paid us at least 1 month, 2 months prior to that. So we are confident in terms of, we first want to focus and make sure that we are really getting in touch and collecting from the 150 crores of customers who are not paid in the last 2 months. That leaves a residue of around closer to 300 crores, and the 300 crores is what we have well provided for at this point of time. So however, and this includes restructured accounts, this includes all standard accounts, irrespective. So we are kind of wanting to make sure that every customer, including in this entire 150 to 200 crores we are focusing, pay us at least every month, even if it's a partial EMI. If we are able to solve this equation, which is we'll have to focus, we'll have to execute, execution will be the name of the game on this. So we are fairly confident we'll be able to kind of pull it back this quarter, next quarter. Nevertheless, I think the whole thing would be in terms of making sure that we are executing on that strategy. For a couple of quarters back, it was very volatile. It was increasing, it was decreasing. So what we are seeing at least is a trend which is